a sequel to Wes Craven's New Nightmare, which was just uploaded on YouTube a little bit ago. I'll have the link down in the description below. Everyone go check it out. It's free to watch on YouTube. If you're a Nightmare on Elm Street fan, highly recommend it. It was a fantastic movie. Before I get into the review, I want to say that I stream on Twitch 2 days a week, Wednesday and Saturday. We do a lot of fun things. I also have a second YouTube channel for gaming. I will link that down in the description below. Just added a new channel, Point Redemption, for off-the-shelf movie reviews. You redeem a channel points, and you pick a movie for me to review off the shelf, and I have to review it in 5 minutes or less. I'm going to be adding a lot more movies up there, so stay tuned for that. Dylan's New Nightmare. Dylan's New Nightmare was directed by Cecil Lillard of the Horror Movie YouTube channel, and starring Miko Hughes as Dylan Porter and Dave McCrae as Freddy Krueger. So the movie kind of opens up with a shot of Dylan going for an audition, and I really like the way that the scene is shot. We got 2 lines of chairs set up in like a room, and Dylan is kind of straight into focus with the camera, and he's kind of isolated. So he goes, sits by himself. He's sitting by himself. They call him into the audition. He acts this out in real time. He's acting out in real time, and I really like the way that the scene was shot, the way that's acted, the way that they bring up his parents, and then we find out it's a dream, and the way that it's revealed that it's a dream with the laugh, with Freddy's laugh, and all of the 2 people unaliving themselves. I know there's certain words you can't say on YouTube, but I won't say them, but you get the idea. They unalive themselves, and then I love the way that the table, when the third guy that's sitting there flips the table up, and then we get revealed that it's Freddy. And the way that Freddy looks, holy shit. Freddy looks fantastic in this. The makeup, shout out to the makeup effect artist. I think her name is Nora Hewitt. I could be wrong. I'll have a caption if I screwed that up. But she did, whoever did it did a fantastic job. They did a great job. The way Freddy looks, and looks fantastic. Freddy's gonna have his own section. I'm gonna go kind of run through the Dylan stuff real quick, but I can't really get to the next point without talking about this. So after this scene, he wakes up and he's on his way he goes to therapy, where he kind of runs down kind of what the dream was about to his therapist, only he leaves out the most important part. And the therapist is worried that he's going to revert back to his childhood delusions, as they call them. So after that, the doctor kind of emphasizes on him making an effort to calling his mother. His mother is Heather Langenkamp, who plays Nancy in the original Nightmare on Elm Street, as well as the third one. She plays a fictional version of herself in Wes Craven's New Nightmare. So he makes the effort to call, and he does, but she can't. She doesn't want to talk. She is in a mental institution now. She doesn't want to talk. So then we go on, then we move on, and now I'll kind of talk about the Freddy stuff. Wow. I think, thinking back on it, I just watched it once, so I need to rewatch it again. But initial thoughts is that Freddy was my favorite part of the movie. The way that he's acted the lines, the movements, the mannerisms. Dave McCrae and company, the makeup effects artist, killed it. They killed it. Um, Freddy, like the certain mannerisms, like he popped. There's one scene where he comes out of the bed, and when he first pops up while Dylan's sleeping, the way that the shoulder kind of shrugs with the glove, and oh my god, it was so good. It was so good. Not too many. There is some quips. There is some Freddy quips, but not. It's not post Nightmare on Elm Street 3 quip. Dave, without a doubt, did honored Robert Englund in a way that is noticeable, but also very much made it his own. And I was really, really, really impressed with the performance of Freddy. There's one scene in particular. I'm trying not to get into too spoilery. I don't want to spoil too much, but there is a scene where Freddy specifically interacts with the doctor, and the way that all plays out was fantastic. I loved it. I loved it. What else? So once we kind of, it's a short, so there's only so much that I can say. But once you kind of get to the ending, I'm not gonna spoil too much. As we get into the ending, is where you kind of get your fan service. It's kind of, if I'm gonna criticize the movie, which I really can't too much. So this is very much a nitpick, but I feel like they kind of crammed all of the fan service in like the last 10-15 minutes. There's one scene with the earthquakes, and one scene with the earthquakes from the first movie, Wes Craven's New Nightmare, not the original Nightmare on Elm Street. There's another scene where a box tips over and there's an item in the box. It's like, okay, yeah, that's cool. And then right after that is where you get your biggest fan service. They set it up for something nicely, and I hope that this is gonna go where it's set up to go. I know that is gonna take a lot to get to that point, and once you see the movie, you'll understand what I'm saying. But my God, would it be amazing to see So overall, this is a very, very, very solid fan film. Fan films are just getting better and better. They're fan films in name only. This is very much a professional studio level movie. It's not wasn't shot on the iPhone for sure. Definitely not shot on the iPhone. Professional. This is professionally done. Professional writing, professional actors, professional makeup effects. And I love it because fan films, the fans are giving more love to these IPs than the actual studios. The fans get it. And sometimes you feel like, I understand making movies is really hard, and no matter what you do, damned if you do, damned if you don't. But we have been waiting for a Nightmare on Elm Street sequel like this for a very, very long time. The closest thing we've gotten, the last Nightmare on Elm Street movie we got was the remake, which almost nobody liked. I haven't seen a single Nightmare on Elm Street go, that movie was great. I'm sure they're out there, and if you think that movie was great, more power to you. I'm not one of them. I thought the movie sucked, to be honest with you. But making movies is tough, and damned if you do, damned if you don't. But fan films are really becoming a thing for these horror movies. Give these people a studio budget, and let's see what they can do. I think when you look at what this movie did, and what and Never Hike Alone did, Dave McCrae is a YouTuber. Professional voice actor is his professional job, but he's a YouTuber on the side, And now he's also done his own Black Christmas fan film named It's Me, Billy. You watch these 3 movies, so It's Me, Billy, Never Hike Alone, and Dylan's New Nightmare. These are professional quality movies, and I really dig where the fan film trajectory is going. These films can only get better and better from here. I feel like, as long as we keep supporting them, keep backing them, keep showing them love, keep spreading them. Share them on your social media links. Share them on your YouTube channels. It's free to do, and we can continue to get great movies like this. There's another movie coming out which I can't wait for. Not to get super sidetracked, but there's a Resident Evil fan film coming out, which I will be covering later down the line. But overall, I'm gonna give Dylan's New Nightmare a solid 4.5 out of 5. Great movie. I just wish it was a little longer. I wish there was a little more, but for what they had to work with, hard to get any better than this. So comment below, let me know what you guys think. Did you guys think it was awesome? Did you guys not like it? I would love to know. Follow me on all my social media, Merciless Ghosty everywhere. Everything will be down in the description. I'll see you guys soon. Peace. I'm out of here.